Hello everyone and welcome to another show in the gray area. Now, the NFL is quite something, let me tell you. We're here after week 12 and there is no decided team like, oh, this team's going to the Super Bowl. Like, the NFL is completely undecided. There's no clear winner here. It's just going to be who's doing well at the right time. You know, because some people did well at the beginning of the season and now they're not, and they're just not going to do well anymore. Whereas it would have looked like they would have. So at this point in the season, you don't know who's doing well, and it's really weird because usually you can tell. Okay. At the end of the show, I'm going to be bringing you my top 10 teams. Now, I have like a top 6, and it's all really close, these top 6 teams. And then I've got like another 8. So I'm kind of going to be giving you my top 14 a little bit, but I'll go ahead and do my best to rank them 1 through 10. Before we get there, I will be giving you a little bit on the Chiefs and Cowboys, that game from week 11, and Thursday night review and predictions. So let's get into it. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys 19-9. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think if you replayed this game, same two teams, over and over, like flip of a coin every time. Okay, evenly matched teams, both Super Bowl contenders. They're both really good. The Cowboys didn't have their full wide receiver core for that game. They're getting it back now. They had it for the Saints Thursday night, which I'll get into that. So really just both these teams are good Super Bowl contenders. So the Chiefs are back. They destroyed the Raiders and beat the Cowboys. Okay. The Chiefs are back, and they're a really good team. They struggled at the beginning, but they're fixing it, and they're coming back strong. So this team makes the playoffs. They're already at the top of their division, and they win a playoff game. Okay, I have faith in the Chiefs right now more than other people. Maybe I'm a little biased. We'll see how the season continues to go. So that's really all I got to say on that. Thursday night review and predictions. I'm 9-3 on predicting Thursday night football. That's 75%. That's pretty good. The Cowboys beat the Saints 27-17. I predicted it a little more of a blowout, 31-13. Not a whole lot difference there. This was the Saints' first game with Taysom Hill starting as quarterback again. So that could have had something to play with the Saints doing a bit better. I like Taysom Hill. I like to watch him as a player. He's a good quarterback, but he can play all the positions. You'll see him lined up as a wide receiver. He'll run the ball. He even does special teams. So very versatile player. Really cool to watch him. So as for the Saints, now 5-game losing streak, I do believe. I don't know what to tell you if you're a Saints fan. I'm sorry, you lost Drew Brees, and now things are going downhill. You don't have Michael Thomas either. Cowboys still feel good with the win. I literally just talked about the Cowboys. You guys are still Super Bowl contenders. So with Thursday night predictions, Steelers versus Vikings, I'll predict the Vikings to win 27-23. Okay, the Steelers, they've had a rough time. They've had some good wins, but they're really falling apart. It looks like they just got destroyed by the Bengals. I'm sorry, Steelers. Like you are declining. You need to figure out. You need a new quarterback. I think Ben Roethlisberger is just done, and I don't know what to tell you. The Steelers are in a really tough spot. The Vikings, on the other hand, are doing a lot better than people think. Kirk Cousins is barely any turnovers on the season. He's an underrated quarterback. So many of the Vikings' losses have been by just one possession. I think all but like one of their games have been decided by one possession, maybe two. It's crazy. Um, so I'll predict the Vikings win by 4 points, less than a possession, 27-23. But I think the Vikings are the better team. All right. So we're going to rank the top 10 NFL teams. There are some good teams that I am leaving out of this list. I'll start off there. But coming in at number 10, we'll have the Rams. The Rams were like my Super Bowl favorites very early in the season. Not anymore. They lost all three of their November games, so they're on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. I don't know what's up with the Rams. They're getting figured out. They're just losing. I mean, that's you just look at the statistics. They're losing. I'm not sure why. I really haven't been able to look into it much, but so I'll put them at number 10. Maybe they can flip things around. If they continue to lose like this, they're going out of the top 10 really quick. So Rams at 10. 49ers at 9. This team has been impressive as of recently. They had a good like start. They started like 2-0, and then they've declined since then. But they've had an impressive last couple games, and so I'm excited to see how they continue to do. And next year they can put Trey Lance in there, and that could be cool. Because that's what the Chiefs did. Patrick Mahomes, he sat on the sideline one season, and then he came in and had an amazing sophomore year. I think they can do that type of thing with Trey Lance. I think that's what they are doing. So I'm excited to see that for them. Coming in at number 8, we have the Bills. Another team kind of like the Rams. They've lost recently. Uh, Remember they lost to the Jags, and I was like, how? I don't understand. They've got some holes. I wish I would have written more stuff down, but they just lost. They got destroyed by the Colts very recently, like destroyed. So I'll have them at number 8, but if they lose, um, they're gonna go out because I think they can figure it out and come back. Yeah. All right. Coming in number 7, we have the Ravens. They're atop the AFC right now. I think they might be a little bit overrated. Some people are like, "Oh, best AFC team." No, not quite. They are a really good team. Mark Andrews is doing really well in fantasy football. I don't have him anywhere. Um, so yeah, Ravens at 7. Coming in at number 6. Okay, so remember what I said. Top 6. Okay, so the top 6 are these next 6 teams. If you were to rank them like 1 through 6 and put them just random order, I'd be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from because all these teams are so close together. Um, it's hard to rank them. So yeah, so we have Rams, 49ers, Bills, and Ravens. Some teams that I'll get to that later. Okay, Cowboys at 6. the Dallas Cowboys. I talked about them. Good team. Super Bowl contenders. Okay. Coming in at number 5, we have the Bucks. Good team. Tom Brady is atop the MVP campaign, which is crazy. It's insane. Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. It's amazing. Coming in at number 4, the Patriots. They're on like a 6-game win streak. They didn't start out well, and now they're killing it. It's amazing. Really cool. Mac Jones isn't the best of quarterbacks, but they're making it work. They're doing well. Number 3, I have the Chiefs. Okay, I said I might be a little biased here. But the Chiefs, they just beat the Cowboys and demolished the Raiders. And their defense has stepped up. Like, they're above average. I don't know how. I think they're healthy right now. They have Chris Jones and Matthew at the same time, and it works out for them. I remember thinking they could be the worst defense in the league, but they're not. They're doing really well, and then their offense is explosive and great. Coming in at number 2, got the Cardinals. Once again, another explosive offense. Not much else to it. They're a good team right now. And then number 1, the Packers, who barely beat the Cardinals a couple weeks ago. Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, and they have serious weapons on offense, and then their defense it's bad. Okay, so remember top 6. Packers, Cardinals, Chiefs, Patriots, Bucks, Cowboys. I think these are the top 6. This is the top tier of the NFL. Okay, but it's all really close right there. And then just right under that tier, you got Ravens, Bills, 49ers, Rams. And then I left out the Bengals, Titans, Colts, Vikings. I think those are all solid teams as well, which have a chance to do really well, especially the Bengals and the Colts. Like, I could easily put them in my top 10 and be like, yeah. So it was hard to rank them, but Bengals and Colts are good. The Titans are good. They need to fix some things. I can put them right with the Bills and the Rams. They were doing well. They're struggling a little bit, and they need to fix some things. So, all right, that's what I got this week. I'll be back next week with we'll be looking at playoff picture and how well these teams are going to do in the playoffs. If they're going to make the playoffs. Talking about the playoffs. So, I hope to see you there in the gray area.